38 harmless things spouses never mention. According to Reddit, number 38. Farts. Okay. We've just chosen to ignore them and never speak of them. Well, that should be an unspoken rule of this stream too. Let's not speak of our farts. It helps. A response to this reads, even when the eyes water and the toes curl, the wallpaper puckers and the dog hurls, our silence is shared, not an unterus dared, 'tis our gaseous peace, our stress released. You. Okay. So hello to everyone in the stream. I'm not sure how well this is going to be capturing. Like, this guy's post got cut off really bad. Hello, Hannah, Jen, and professional commenter Raphael reads, but Prelude, your comment got really disastrously cut off here. I don't know how best to handle that. We could try moving it over. Oh, come on, as if it needs to take up more real estate. Better yet, I wonder if I can shrink everything in this. Now we're talking. I mean, it may be a bit much, but I'd rather it be shrinking than taking up an astronomical amount of fucking space on the side of the screen. So we travel up the list of 38 harmless things spouses never mention. We arrive at number 37. How many previous sexual partners you've each had comes to mind. Some people believe that the number should be divulged, but it will never help anything and should be respected as the past. You damn skippy, ladies and gentlemen. I ain't trying to hear about that. You better shut up with all of that. Oh my God. Sarah Bishop says hello. Hello, Sarah. Really? Really? Oh my God. Hello, Sarah Bishop. Sorry about that. Candy Cane says, this is my first stream and I love you, Gael. And I'm so upset that you had to hear all of that in your first stream. Oh boy. Hannah thinks Sarah's the greatest, apparently. So let's go to number 36. I fall asleep with my light on nearly every night. Is this not adequately spaced now? Oh, you son of a bitch. Ooh, you son of a bitch. You know, I go to the effort of making everything there. That's fine. I fall asleep with my light on nearly every night while reading before bed and can usually be found face down in a book or my Kindle, or I'll be curled up with it like a stuffed animal. My husband has to find a way to get the book/Kindle away from me without waking me up. I also leave half-full water glasses all over the house. He's rubbish at cleaning the glass lids to our pans. Still look filthy with grease food after he's done washing up, and he frequently leaves bits of facial hair all over the bathroom sink. He does his best to clean up, but there's still hairs on everything anyway. We just take his stuff in stride. It's not a deal breaker, and we both know we're each far from perfect. Oh, that's so sweet. Looks like we have a comment here from Sarah Bishop. Says, I'm happy to hear mentioning my name makes Kyle burp. Yeah, like I turn into Rick Sanchez over here. As we travel up, we reach number 35. I feel like everyone here is dating my wife. Son of a bitch. That's not a real comment, so we're gonna have to scroll back down. 39 reads driving. I taught her to drive when she was about 20 years old. 30 years later, she is still a slow and mostly careful driver. So if she is driving, I have to allow for extra time to get somewhere, as well as be accepting of the fact that she might use a different route. When I'm driving, she knows to put her earbuds in and look down at her phone or even close her eyes, or else she will be terrified. That is adorable. Someone says, Jesus, you sound like my current girlfriend, except I'm super slow safe driver, and she's the one cutting across 3 lanes of traffic to hit her exit. Man. Well, I guess there's multiple ways of driving, guys. Jeez. As we travel up to number 34, it reads, I'm not married, but my girlfriend needs to eat snacks every few hours to prevent her getting nauseous and crabby. She needs a nap almost every day and always has foot, leg, or back pain. I just try to remain sympathetic and keep snacks, water, and ibuprofen on hand. Well, that's all you gotta do, you know? I'm sure those naps will come in handy later if you chose to, you know, tie this girl down, because everybody needs their alone time past a certain bit, you know? Sarah Bishop says, today is already a disaster for me. My kids are fucking bad. Well, when you have as many kids as Sarah, one of them's bound to be having a terrible day. A terrible day. Well, that's the way that things go. Lunar Lad, you didn't have to $5 me. Damn, that was quick. The notification. Wow, Lunar Lad, thank you. I love you. Oh man, I wrote Laveau. Thank God for the backspace button. Oh boy. So as we travel up this list of 38 harmless things spouses never mention, we arrive at number 33. Male here, the fact that I masturbate. Dave Chappelle calls it the mercy jerk, especially when your wife is tired. We've been married nearly 10 years and both agree that it's in both of our interests that I continue my habit. Oh, bing bong. You know, you gotta jerk it for $5. Thanks again, Lunar Lad. Oh, bing bong. He's got a picture of Doug Funny as his default there. Oh, that's old school. But yes, for those who aren't aware, the mercy jerk is, you know, you and your lady, or you're in bed and she's tired, or maybe she's already asleep, but you need to get it. You know what I mean? You just turn to the side and just let it loose. Just beat that dick like it owed you money. Number 32. When we got together in our early 20s, I kind of moved in with him pretty quickly. He was like, feel just like you're at home. Feels, you meant? What's mine is yours, but never open the top drawer of the nightstand. So I was living with him for almost a year, thinking that that's where his porn collection was stored or something like that. We never talked about it, mostly because I was pretty sure I knew that was what was in there anyway. So that was about it. Not that I mind. One evening I was laying on the bed and he was on the computer, and I was like, I wish I had my Game Boy Color here with me. I haven't played Pokemon in years and I would like to play it so badly right now. His answer was, of course, open the top drawer of the nightstand. And there it was, his old Game Boy and the blue version of Pokemon, and we ended up getting a second Game Boy Color and red version and playing it for months. So basically, respect your partner's little secrets and never really grow up is the advice that I can give you. Why are you both hiding a love affair with Pokemon from each other, especially when Pokemon Go is out right now? Guys, I have a Zapdos and 6 Moltres. I'm not exaggerating. I'm not exaggerating. You want to know what? Wait, where's my phone? Come on, don't do this to me now. Okay, let me get my phone out. Give me a second. I'm going to send a picture of mine that I took last night because of how satisfying it was. Get into the photos. How's everybody doing? You guys having a great day? Forgive me, people who are listening to the stream or the video after the fact. I am literally quickly just taking the time to send a message to my email so that dobson@gmail.com, so that I can show the people who don't know some Pokemon that I caught the other day. Okay, so there's the email flying. We'll give it a little bit of time. As we travel up this list of 38 harmless things spouses never mention, we arrive at number 31. Number 31 reads, we've both got damaged hearing. His from work and mine from far too many, concerts and, live shows as a teenager. So almost all of our conversations include, what? Down the hall. Oh, that's so cute. Someone responds, my parents got sick of saying what and repeating themselves, that they just started saying what they thought they heard. Mom, honey, we're all out of bread. Dad, money roll out of bed? And then they start laughing. Money roll out of bread. Autobots roll out. All right, so Sarah says, how are Hannah and PC today? Hannah says, I've got 2 crazy kids here too, Sarah. Oh, because she's babysitting. Hannah says, luckily they're pretty good. They could be worse. Yep. You've got the perfect thing to talk to Sarah Bishop about, girl, is kids. That is her subject. Oh my God, you got kids? I got kids. Let's talk about kids. The Closer says, hey, y'all. I'm surprised half of you are up. It's like 10 in the morning for me. Little Lito Do says, I found this channel yesterday. Watched like 50 of your TIFU videos. Pretty lit. Well, I'm glad that those TIFUs are there forever, because then there'll always be something that people can get down on. As we travel up this list of 38 harmless things spouses never mention, we arrive at number 30. And 30 reads, I have a vastly different sexual drive than my wife. She tries for at least once a month, so I take care of business myself every day or two because I have needs and I'm not going to force my needs to become her burdens. Once a month seems a little ridiculous. I'm not going to lie to you. So let's see what Reddit has to say about it in the comment section. Somebody says, wow, a lot of the comments are getting all relationships on you with suggesting that different sex drives won't work, huh? Somebody said, holy shit, yeah. I read this dude loves his wife so much he's willing to do some sacrifice for her, and he seems happy about it. Sounds like a great relationship, yet people react like, not enough sex, your marriage is doomed. The thing is, you're married to somebody, dude. There's a difference between having a low sex drive and no sex drive at all. And, you know, I don't know any of the people going into this, but the second that I hear we're only fucking once a month, I think, who's she getting it from? That's not you. I feel like she's getting it from somewhere else, dude. Because once a month is friggin' ridiculous. Are you joking? Once a month. You got to think about that. I am not a human cuck of a man. If I ever ended up with a woman who didn't have sex, I want to say, you know, probably once, twice, 3 times a week, you know? You get what I'm saying? This isn't like, oh, I'm feeling tired. Oh, I'm having my period. You know what I'm talking about? Once a month, 30 days, once every 30 days. Dude, she getting it from somewhere else. That can't be love. That's what I'm saying to myself is that can't be love, because I can understand. Like, I imagine if I didn't have a sex drive, but I was with a girl and she was all about me and wanted me sexually, I would give it to her when she wanted it, because if I felt strongly enough for her, I would be willing to make that compromise, is what it's called. It's not just a sacrifice, dude. It's a 2-way fucking street. It's a compromise. So the fact that she's not willing, knowing that he's sexual, to go, hey, you know, I'm not really feeling it, and I don't really, you know, want it per se, but is this what you want? Can I do this for you? You guys are married. You could be married to anybody in this fucking world, and you're choosing to be with some bitch that's only fucking you once a month. Listen, if there's not a condition or some kind of disease or impairment or something that's keeping her from this, you know what I mean? This is nuts. And I don't care what anybody has to say about it. That's my 2 cents. You know what I mean? And it can never happen to me. It can never happen to me, because the instant that I hear 1 fuck a month, I'm hearing she's with somebody else. She's getting it from somebody else. You know what I mean? Because you don't end up in a relationship with somebody that you're putting a ring on and marrying without finding out that their sex drive is such a joke that it's once a month. You know what I'm talking about? Once a month? Fuck this. Fuck that entry. Number 29. And the question being asked here, again for clarity, is married people of Reddit, what is the harmless elephant in the room that won't affect your relationship but you don't talk about? What a fucking mouthful, right? What a fucking mouthful. I condense that to 38 harmless things spouses never mention. And then I put a little picture of Mini-Me, you know what I mean? I love him. And Dr. Evil, you know. Oh, God. Zip it. Get it? Because you don't mention it? Oh, you're an old man, KL. Remember Austin Powers? When did that movie come out? Austin Powers. Whew. Austin Powers came out in 97. What's that? Is that 30 years ago? Is that 30 years ago? No, it's like, it couldn't be. It's 20 years, right? Holy shit. Oh my God. We're dying. We're all dying. Oh. We're all dying. Candy Cane says, I'm in school. That's why I'm up. Oh, all these young hoes, you know. Why do I imagine all of my subs as big titty ladies that are like, you know, in college, in between, you know, their stripper job and like homework? The Closer says, holy fuck. What is she saying holy fuck to? Hannah said, oh my God, I'm sorry. Wait a minute. Sarah says, thank you. I'm in over my head. I also have to take care of my new niece. I don't understand. Ezio says, I can be happy if it's once a month, Kyle. And no, she's not getting it anywhere else. Wait. What do you mean? Did Ezio's only getting it once a month? James says that the dude left out that she's a paraplegic. Where did you see that? Where did you see that? Dude, that's different. That's different. What did I just say? I said unless there's a physical condition or impairment keeping you from doing that. I was very specific about having that, you know, modifier there. Very specific. You know, some people are incapable, but there's a difference between choosing not to because you don't want to and being, you know, incapable of really making it happen. Ooh, boy. Let's get out of here, boy. I don't even want to think about stuff like that. Number 29, there is a small red-colored magnet hidden somewhere in the house. When it's found, it has to be moved to another hiding place. We've been doing this for 15 years now, but never talk about it. That's cute. Aw, looks like Tyler E just subscribed, but he's probably not even watching this video. So, somebody says, it's how these things start that's so magical. I said, hey, let's move this magnet about for fun. It wouldn't, if I said, hey, let's move this magnet about for fun, it wouldn't work. It has to come about by some lovely happenstance joke. Somebody else says, truly, how did this game get going? Because I want to play it too. I imagine it hiding on a fridge door the first couple of rounds. Number 28, well, it was a long time ago, so it doesn't matter now, but the time I farted in front of her whole family while we were all crowded around a small table looking at something. It was a bad one. One of those ones that's hot coming out. Nobody flinched, left the table, or ever said a word about it. Wow. Somebody said, oh, they talked about it later for sure. Oh, I remember when Tony released a big wet bum nozzle on his shit. Ew. Okay. Farts. So at least there's no kid rape on this one. There's certainly not going to be a kid rape because they're harmless elephants in the room. So I win. There's no kid rape in this story. I win. Sarah says, I love Austin Powers when Dr. Evil counts his balls to make sure they're in. He says, oh my God. Closer says, nah, man, I had a boyfriend who was in a wheelchair and we didn't have sex only once a month. That's some bullshit. Well, there you go. Well, there you go. That's all I'm saying. Number 27, my wife went to University of Alabama. There are tons of elephants around most rooms of our house. Ooh. Somebody said, are you two related? And then he goes, we're married. And then he goes, roll tide. Oh my God. What a fucking dialogue there. Number 26. I travel for work and bring back a stuffed animal for her. I did this for years, and then I found out that she refuses to donate, throw away anything with a face. We have gobs of stuffed animals from my trips all over the place. Did I stop getting her stuffed animals after I learned? Of course not. So the elephant in the room is probably from my Arizona trip. Oh, it's a little stuffed elephant. Oh, it's so cute. Come on, it's so cute. It's cute. You clever bastard. Somebody said, shouldn't that be a coyote in the room? And then somebody's like, no, that's Alabama. Roll Tide. It's fucking Roll Tide all over the place. Number 25. On the list of 38 harmless things spouses never mention. I really feel like my nose is constantly filling up. Give me a second here. Oh, boy. My pants are unzipped. See, that's how accidents happen. Okay. That is how accidents happen with these pants. Take them off for now, baby. Give me that Vicks. Gotcha. Forgive me, I'm going to put this Vicks on my chest. Or I could just dab it beneath my nose, I think, right? That'll work. Oh, boy. Please do not get in my eyes, Vicks. Let's go. Let's go. We travel up this list of 38 harmless things spouses never mention. We reach number 25. Number 25 reads, I'm jealous of our dog. My husband gives her more attention and affection than he gives me. When the dog comes into the room after having been gone for more than 10 minutes, she gets a full romantic monologue in Spanish while being rocked in his arms. Hola, mi amor, ¿qué quieres? ¿Qué quieres, hermosa? Sí, sí, yo sé. ¿Te sientes bien? Sí. Sí, claro, mi amor. ¿Estás cansada? Pobrecita. Oh, pobrecita, te levaré. I don't, does he really talk into the fucking bitch? Thank you, Zan Clandestine, who is most certainly not watching this video, for subscribing. When I come home after a full day, all I get is, oh, hi, then attention back to the dog. Damn that cute little bitch. Well, somebody responds, to be fair, when he comes home, I bet you don't run around the house screaming until he opens the door and then jump all over him like the dog does, do you? It's true. It's true. 24. My husband refuses to use our dirty clothes hamper. Socks and underwear are discarded wherever he feels like kicking them off. Oh, come on, guys. I, on the other hand, love to cook huge elaborate meals but refuse to eat leftovers. Also, I put ice in my wine like a heathen. I think I just like cold alcoholic beverage. You know what I like? I like strawberry daiquiris that I can't taste the alcohol in. So, I mean, for a while, I was all about virgin strawberry daiquiris because I hated the way that the alcoholic ones would taste. But you need to basically make me a drink where I can't taste the liquor. You know? Make me a drink the way that you would make a drink for a hoe. Oh, boy. I went there. Not all women are hoes, but some, you got to make a drink for a hoe sometime. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, Lord. She know what she drinking, too. She know what she thinking. And if she thinking, then she ain't drinking enough. And that's what she's trying to get drunk for. That's what she's trying to get drunk for. Hello to all 18 of you in this stream. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Hope things are making sense for you. I apologize for my absence. But, you know, I don't get a lot of time to myself these days. But we're going to be remedying that soon. Soon things will go back to normal. Oh, boy. For some reason, one of my folders just splashed up in my face. And it has got a lot of terrible things in there. Terrible stuff in that folder. So as we travel up the list of 38 harmless things spouses never mention, we arrive at number 23. Let's start covering some ground here. I know you'll agree. He leaves any and all drawers open after getting what he needs out of them. That's uncivilized. Kitchen cabinets, the dishwasher, the microwave, bathroom vanity, closets, dressers, nightstands. I can always tell whether or not he's home when I walk through the front door. It will look like our kitchen is about to be ransacked. I've called him out on it like twice. When I first noticed it was a trend at the time after that, and he was genuinely surprised, he was like, "You're fucking with me. You opened some of those." Nope. 7 kitchen cabinets drawers apparently had to be open for you to make your snack. All you, babe. He sincerely apologized, but here we are 4 years later, and I still just follow him around closing cabinets and drawers that he leaves the room. It's too comical to fight over, and it really doesn't bother me terribly, so I just don't bring it up. I mean, it's not about it bothering you. I just think it's a bit ridiculous, you know? I think it's a bit ridiculous, and you need to, like, here's the thing. I will go out of my way, and let's call it laziness, guys. I will go out of my way to do things in a certain way so that I don't have to clean up after myself. Okay. And if I'm the type of person where I'm going to open up a whole bunch of shit and not close it, then I need to do something so that I don't open that shit up. Do you understand? And here's the equivalent. Okay. We don't like to wash dishes. And if we use a dish, it's probably not going to get washed for a while, baby. So what do? Okay. Do we buy a dishwasher? Do we buy paper plates? We have to find a workaround. I do that all the time. I use paper plates. You know what I mean? Or I use something where I'm like, maybe I'm eating out and I'm eating out of a styrofoam container. I could just toss that shit in a bag and be done. You know what I'm talking about? We have to find a workaround. And that's what this guy needs, because it seems like they're in a situation where she just needs to make him more aware of it. And I think the best way to do that would be to record YouTube videos that are going to come off passive aggressive, but who cares, of just how many things that this guy opens, and then, you know, make a funny thing out of it. You know, YouTube can solve all of our problems at the end of the day. Number 22. Oh yeah, I saw Whitney Houston, so I had to click it. And the reason that every woman is here is because apparently this woman, let me read the post, that he actually thinks I hide his things when he can't find something. And then she edits it to say, apparently I'm everyone's mom or wife. And it's true, because if you have women in your lives, they're moving shit that don't have nothing to do with them, you know, in an attempt to whatever. I guess they're cleaning or putting things away. But like when someone else moves something and they put it wherever the hell they want to put it, where the fuck is it now? Like, how am I supposed to know where that is? And it's not where, you know, it's kept normally. And usually it's kept where it's kept, so I know where the fuck it is when I fucking need it. So when I'm trying to use it again because I need to use it and I don't know where the hell it's at, I guess the thing that I was going to do ain't going to get done now because I don't know where the hell it's at. So you know what I mean? It's, for me, it's even easier to go out and buy another fucking thing than to worry about where the hell this could be, because I'm not going to spend a day on a mystical journey through my own freaking place trying to figure out where something that I just left right here was. Number 21. And then she put Whitney Houston's, I'm every woman, it's all in me. Yeah, I don't know that song. I should, it's pretty good. Anyway, number 21. We finally worked out, after 13 years together, that sleeping in the same room as each other just doesn't work for us. And we are happy and healthier sleeping in separate rooms. Why? It means we have to prioritize intimacy, but we are happier and saner sleeping in his and hers rooms. He snores and likes to watch movies on his iPad until the middle of the night, and I wake up if a mouse rolls over 2 blocks away. Aw. Years of sleep deprivation taught us both that a good night's rest makes us more loving partners to each other. Well, that's very good and healthy. I know I snore, and I couldn't deal with that. Hopefully my lover, my bing bong, is gonna be all like, oh my god, Kyle, I love your snoring. Oh my god. I wonder. I like the idea that there are 18 people here and just like 3 of you talking. I love the lurkers. You're so enigmatic. What are you all hiding? What do you have going on? Number 20. Drives me insane that he eats in bed. Not snacks, but full fucking meals. Spaghetti in bed? Chinese food in bed? Sushi in bed? I freak out. that he's going to spill something all over, and I'm going to have to wake up to help him change the sheets again. He's a $140 soaking wet, so I don't even know where it all goes. If you asked him, it's that I never throw away a piece of paper I needed for the one class 3 months ago, or that goat cheese in the freezer from even before then. He constantly is coming at me with 2 things in his hands, saying I can only keep one. That's amusing. Hannah says she does like snoring. Dimitri the succubus says, I'm hiding a lot. Is it because you misspelt your own name? Can't you change that, man? Just figure out your own name. Succubus isn't a word. We're going to throw that into Google right now. I'm not roasting you or anything. You know? It's just spelled like this. Not like how you spelled it. What are you, 12 years old? You fucking idiot. I'm kidding. I love you, dude. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, I guess. Little Odu says, very interesting, am I right? Dom Covey says, there's no need to hide at a Kyle stream. Carrie says, I just like to hear you talk while I work, Kyle. Wow, well, aren't you productive in getting things done in your getting things done type style? Wait a minute. Sweet God, I thought I heard something. Anyway, Sarah Bishop says, I would love to have a non-asshole fuck stick dude in my life. Fuck stick. Why do you want more men, Sarah? Don't you have enough babies, Sarah? Why can't you just get a woman who does the same job as the men in your life are trying to do? Like, you can't handle more guys, Sarah. Number 19. She loves the dog more than me. I know it. She knows it. The dog knows it. I'm sure it'll be the same with the kids, but honestly, it's why I'm marrying her. What do you mean? I feel like I'm hearing things. Give me a second. Jesus, I'm going crazy. I'm going crazy. There's nothing to hear. I'm very confused by this one, guys, because I don't understand why the guy would marry her based on... Is it because she's so good with the dog, he figures, oh, she's going to be great with the kids too? Adorable. Anyway, number 18. I've seen her ex showering in the gym, and his dick is about twice as long and thick as mine. Oh. Damn. Somebody said he's her ex for a reason. It's probably because all the ladies was trying to get all up and down that long, thick penis. You know what I'm talking about? Somebody else says, the girl I'm seeing literally told me I'm so used to 10 inches, but he only could last for 30 seconds. I'm sitting here like, not only is this dude twice as long, but he can last twice as long too. But seriously, it's not been a problem. There's so many other factors besides size. Sure. It's not the size of the boat, but it's the motion in the ocean. You guys just need to cry together. Okay, you know what I'm talking about? The Little Penis Club. Number 17. Well. You want to try that again? There's no apostrophe there. Well. Since we've known each other since childhood, she remembers all the times I've cried like a little bitch over the stupidest things. I dread the day she figures out how to use that against me. Somebody says, haha, remember that time Timmy stole your Pokemon card and you cried like a little bitch? Haha. But it was a holographic Charizard. It was a holographic Charizard. Dimitri says, I can cross getting called 12 years old by Kyle off my bucket list. I was just teasing. The Closer says, there is such a thing as too big a penis. Of course there is. Of course there is. Sarah Bishop says, well, I would love to have anything that's opposite of my kid's dad. Oh boy. Sarah says, I love being called bad names in front of my kids and almost punched for asking it to stop. Oh my God, woman. You, Sarah? Answer me honestly, Sarah. Sarah, answer me honestly. Who the hell is PSP to go? Talking about fried noodle soup is thick as fuck. Are you enjoying fried noodle soup right now? Fried noodle soup. Look, Sarah ain't gonna answer the question. Okay. All right, Sarah. We got you. Number 16 on the list of 38 harmless things spouses never mention is every time we are driving by an outdoor mall or anywhere with a lot of fronts, a lot of storefronts, he will read every single store out loud every time. What? Marriages sound hilarious. I hate fat people just subscribed. Wow. You have to wonder if that person is actually watching the stream and did that just for shits and giggles because they knew I'd call out the subscription. Interesting. Interesting. Well, what did Sarah say? Did Sarah respond? Sarah hasn't responded, dude. Sarah Bishop hasn't. She knows damn well what's going on here. And if she doesn't respond, we're forced to think, oh my God. I'm wondering if she's mad. Sarah, you don't get to be mad. Sarah, if you're mad, that's genuinely not mad. Like, seriously, look at that objectively. And I'm the bad guy. I don't know what the more classy thing would be to do or say. Is just to move on and then not even think about it. Oh, thank God. Sarah says it's not me. But we have our answer either way, because she would have told us definitively. So yeah. Now I can be classy and just keep going. Yeah, well, you guys know. Number 15. Every time he puts on a new toilet paper roll, he does it upside down. I flip it over every time. 16 years and counting. Is my nose getting more stuffed now that I put the Vicks on? What is this? What can I do with a stuffed up nose? Oh my God. As we continue up the list of 38 harmless things that spouses never mention. Oh my God, my nose. We reach number 14. 14 reads, my wife's best friend and I were fuck buddies for a few months before my wife and I got together. Nothing is ever said about it. Dude. She's definitely talked about it with her friends as a response, comparing, laughing, probably over a glass of wine. Box of wine. Looks like Ahessan Ali says, hi Kyle. Hello, Ahessan. The closer says, maybe you're allergic to Vicks. Nah, I'm not allergic, dude. The thing is, I put it on so that hopefully my nostrils would clear as far as the, a little bit congestion I had going on. Somebody else responds, I don't think so. I'm friends with my boyfriend's ex-girlfriend, and we never talk about their sex life because it's very hard to not get jealous, although it's over for good between them. I mean, women sometimes tend to talk about their partners and their sex life, but it's very unlikely that it's with the same guy. and one of them is still in a relationship with the person. I guess it just depends on the chick, you know? Ugh. Oh boy, Mist says, I had tomato soup for lunch. What is that, an innuendo? Are you menstruating? My heart goes out to all the women who are menstruating right now. I hope that it ends quickly and soon, and that whatever you're craving, you have delivered to you, because you're worth it. You deserve that. As we travel up this list of harmless elephants in the room, we arrive at number 13. The 2 relationships I was directly in before I met my wife ended with my partner dying. Nothing suspicious, but they both died of cancer. Oh, we can't even make jokes now because he wrote nothing suspicious. Both my partners died. But no, they both died of cancer, different cancers. But my wife knows I miss one of them still, and we never talk about it. Somebody said, hey, the last 2 relationships I was in ended because my partners died too. What are the odds? I'm glad you found a forever spouse. I'm not ready for that, but you've given me hope. Thank you. Somebody says, it does get better. My wife is amazing. The best possible partner. I'll always miss my Lex. But what I've built the last 4 years is better than I've ever hoped for. Okay, somebody goes on to say, same here. My first wife died from cancer. I had loved her, still do, since the day I met her. I love my current wife, and I have known she was something special since the day I met her in the 6th grade. She's aware that I still miss my first wife, and my life was much simpler when I didn't have what amounts to post-traumatic stress disorder from being a cancer nurse and being unable to fix it. I adopted my stepson from that marriage. His bio dad abused him, and yet still managed to convince him that I was the reason for the mom's death. Oh boy, just power through it, Kyle. So my own adopted son hates me, openly admits to hating me, but he's also 16 and probably hates everyone in his own head anyway, crawling in his skin, am I right? This is hard for my current wife and makes me feel often that I can't live in a life where I come home to people who are upset with me almost every day. Well, I don't mean to ramble. I'm just exhausted today and waiting for things to settle and restart and clean energy to come into the picture. We have decided that once the boy is out of high school, we will move to a place neither of us have lived before. Start fresh, smile a lot, and breathe all the air we can. That is horrifyingly sad. Jesus Christ. At first, I envied the guy. Do you know what I'm saying? Because he found someone that he felt strongly enough. Like, look, I'm not going to say that people who are married are saps. Do you get what I'm saying, guys? I am not going to say that the people who are married, because you're listening to this right now, even if the couple of people who are in the stream chat are not married, the people who will listen to this after it goes up as a video are going to listen to it. I'm not saying that all people who get married are saps, but even people who are in marriages must understand that most people who get married are saps. You know what I'm talking about? You guys are just cucks. You guys got tricked into this silly, stupid union to a person that in many cases, at least one of you is settling for. Now, maybe you may be lucky. You may be in the dream scenario where you found your one, this perfect person that you're compatible with and will fucking work. And it's not like a racket, the whole constitution of marriage. But in most cases, you know what I mean? It's like a hollow thing. It's like a ritual. It's just a tradition. It's just nothing. This marriage, this union for most people is nothing. So when I saw this, initially I was kind of jealous because it was just like, not only did this idiot find somebody, maybe he's a simpleton. So getting married was just a thing that you do. It's just the next level in a relationship, you know? So he found some woman and then he married her, right? But even after he had that person, he found another woman who he was friends with from 6th grade, dude. That's middle school, nigga. That's not high school. That's middle school, right? And the crazy thing was, I was like, I'm thinking to myself, I don't have any friends that I still connect with from high school because I fucking hated school. It was outrageous how much I hated school. Damn, Schwanzgruberman. I appreciate. Dude, that music just rocked me in the ear balls. This is it's way too turned up. I'm sorry. I was like turning my shit down because it really rocked me in the earballs just now. Thanks for that $5. But that kind of shocked me a little bit. Sorry that I'm making my point long. To make it short, most people who get married are just getting married because that's what society has taught them, is what you do when you're with somebody for a long period of time. But they're not really connecting with their partner or compatible in any way that's going to manifest in a long-term, capacity. Long story short, many of these people, if they do make it work, it's because one of them, if not both of them, have settled for each other. You know what I mean? And most people don't have actually like found somebody that they really enjoy, that they can really make it work for, that they can raise a kid with and really enjoy their life and shit like that. And I was saying I was envious of this guy because he was in a situation where he had people around him where not only did he have a wife and he could have been happy if it weren't for the cancer and the death, but he also had somebody else that was willing to be with him and be intimate and be close. And, that's going to be my wife too. And even with this kid, you know what I mean, that she already had, coming into this union, but he's just accepting like fucking misery into his life. What a headache. You know what I mean? And I would sooner live my life single than worry about the nonsense associated with some chick that I'm into and her kid that she had with some other dude hating me because, what the fuck? Oh boy. I know it's like a different scenario from what I read, but still, it's out there happening right now somewhere. So forgive me for getting so carried away. But 38 harmless things spouses never mention has led us to number 12. My wife is the absolute worst storyteller ever. She is so smart and funny, but my goodness, her stories go on forever. She takes a story that should take 2 minutes to tell and turns it into a 25-minute story with every single detail that actually happened. Well, every single detail sounds gangster. I mean, yeah, she's a nightmare, and we ain't trying to hear all of that. But if she can remember every detail, then that's autism-tastic. She may have a future in some sort of shit. Remembering shit. I like a girl who can remember things because I can't remember crap. Somebody said, "Hi, honey." Oh! Oh no, that's not the wife. That is not the wife. Somebody said too short of her. Somebody was like, "Please be true." And then somebody was like, "It's too short of a reply to be her." Oh my God. Alexeus is here. Hello, Alexeus. Here's hoping you're having a wonderful time and a wonderful life, man. Last I heard from you, you're talking about how you won some cosplay competition in SQ. Alexeus is living a much more interesting life than I am. I can tell you that, man. Having friends, going out to public events, doing things as part of a group in an activity where you're actually being recognized for all of your efforts. Oh, not this guy. Number 11. Ooh, it looks like it's starting to squeeze it on up. What I'm gonna do is make a new window, capture the same window, spread it out, probably about right there. And then we're gonna resituate this window beneath the chat window, but above the other window. Pretty easy stuff. Number 11. Here's one from a couple I know. For the longest time, the guy would walk into the bathroom and there was a number 2 in the toilet unflushed. Frustrated, he would flush it and go about his day. One day he walks in, there's a cat in, the cat is squatting over the toilet pooping. He tells his wife about it and says, "I thought that was you." Both parties were flushing the toilet, annoyed at the other one. Turns out it was the cat. I love the cat that taught itself how to use the damn bathroom. Meow. Somebody said, "What are you feeding the cat to produce human-sized poops?" Somebody said, "You didn't wonder why there was no toilet paper in there?" Ew. Maybe the cat had trained itself to use toilet paper as well. Meow, meow, meow. Oh God, number 10. She once bragged about being good at chess, and I beat her in 5 moves using a tactic I found in YouTube. We don't speak of chess anymore. Good old YouTube, baby. Oh boy. Professional commenter says, I believe in marriage and having it in court or regular. Dimitri says, I know, right? All relationships are happy before marriage. Everyone I know that's gotten married is either unhappy or divorced. Ooh. Thanks again, Schwanzgruberman. I truly appreciate you. That's a scary user picture you've got there. He says, Bing bong back again, Kyle. Have some money, mate. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Oh my God. Still can't believe Regina the other day. That was pretty scary. She was scaring me up. Scary. Miss says hi. Oh, wait. Oh, she's probably just saying hi to other people in the chat. I apologize. Little Do says, Kyle fam, what's your job? I'm curious. I do voice work for a living. The professional shit that I do, that I wish that I could be doing more of now, but I simply don't have the time with people kind of hovering around me, is what I usually get to pay these bills. But Megan says it's currently 26 degrees. You giving me a weather update? What is happening? What is happening? What? This is a patron. I'd like to thank my patrons, as I say, trying to redeem having brought up the wrong slide in the OBS nightmare that I'm fiddling through right now. And here's the second page of those horny, sexy, incredible people. Did I show you the first page, though? Yeah, look at that nuding up there. He knows what's going on. Ow. As we travel up the list of 38 harmless things that spouses never mention, we arrive at number 9. My wife leaving food out on the counter without ever putting it away disgusts me, and I end up cleaning up after her every day. I leave my socks everywhere, which she finds repulsive, but she cleans them up and never says anything. Neither of us are changing our ways, so we just accept it. You stubborn old dogs. Someone else says, my wife cannot put open food containers away or close kitchen cabinets to save her life. There's nothing worse than finding a brand new gallon of milk without the cap on it sitting on the counter that's now room temperature, stale cereal, chips, you name it. I tend to leave a sink full of facial hair when I shave. Sometimes the sink gets clogged and drains shower and I need to run out the door. We both accept the messes we leave behind and just move on. The OP says, my wife leaves every single cabinet door open every time she gets something out. I'm sure she would give a shit about this practice if it was her fucking head that was covered in dings from hitting the corner of the cabinet doors all the time. Oh. 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 Look, man, we're reaching the end of this list. Is the scary part. Looks like Say Lodi has just subscribed. Someone who is most certainly not even watching this damn list. Can't get enough of your love, baby. So as we go up to number 8, it has been deleted. Let's see if we can figure out what it said. A response reads, are they in their early 40s? Don't let them borrow your yacht for a music video. What they wrote is anybody's guess. Number 7. Neither of us puts up laundry. It's supposed to be one washes, the other puts it away, but neither of us do it. All of our clothes just sit in baskets 99% of the time. It irks us both, but we're both guilty, so we keep our mouths shut. Somebody said, dude, I build a shelf out of PVC pipes and Rubbermaid tubs. I will never give a fuck about folded laundry. It takes less floor space and you can see everything easily. I can send you a link if you want. The PVC was less than $20. What are you talking about? I built a shelf out of PVC pipes and a Rubbermaid tub. Interesting. Interesting. So wait, you're saying you guys don't put up laundry, meaning like when you wash, you don't hang up the clothes. I don't do that, but I'm a man. You know what I mean? I don't do that, but I'm a man. So there's that. I don't know. Let's just go up. Sometimes what I'll do is I'll put the dirty clothes in a hamper. I take it to the washing machine, dry it, take it out of the dryer, put it in another hamper, bring that hamper in here. Sometimes when I need clothes, I just sift through the hamper. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Owen Stafford. Well. He says they're probably self-aware enough to know, maybe just too lazy to fix it. Hey, Lexius banned somebody. Q. I wonder if he let him know he was a bitch first. Oh, boy. I don't think anybody has fun banning people the way that Faith does. I can't get enough of the way Faith bans people. She's like, maybe if you stop being a faggot, ban. And I'm like, oh, shit. Number 6. My wife doesn't screw the top back on the bottles of anything. Everything with a lid is a potential bomb. Well, calm down, TSA. Is that what they call the people who check people on airplanes? I think so. Somebody responds, my parents once had to redo their entire dining room due to the ranch dressing incident. And then he just left it at that, but people wanted to know the story. So, picture if you will, a mid-80s style formal dining room, wheat stalk pattern wallpaper, that pewter give us this day our daily bread plaque, elaborate antique mahogany buffet, and hutch full of wedding china. Now understand that my parents had 2 hungry girls to feed, and Dad had a Costco membership. My little sister loved ranch. Hidden Valley Ranch came in a gallon bottle at Costco. They looked like regular bottles of steroids. Well, damn. Now that the rest of us used Italian or blue cheese dressing, and that bottle was my sister's responsibility alone. She never put on lids. Ranch needs to be shaken before pouring. Ranch has a particular viscosity that allows it to hang together in ropey strands, even at high speeds. It went everywhere. On all of us, the walls, the ceiling, the dog, like some sort of really bad fetish porn. The chandelier had to be taken down and professionally cleaned and rewired. The wallpaper was ruined. The ceiling paint too. The woodwork appreciated the oil was very shiny, a bit smelly, until we lemon oil sponged it all. The room is now painted a shade specifically called ranch green. Ranch green, y'all. So that's the ranch dressing incident. Bing bong. Okay. Looks like professional competitors gotta go. So there's that. Lexea says, I enjoy banning people as well. But yeah, nowhere near as much as Faith does. Faith's a cutie. Oh boy. Let us go ahead and put a bow on this list. This list of 38 harmless things spouses never mention. We arrive at number 5. 80% of our marriage is one of us saying, where's my keys? And the other saying, what? I don't think that will change. Somebody says ours is what? I was talking to you. Oh no. I wasn't fuck me. I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to myself or the cat. Oh, okay. Oh my god. My grandmother got these like concentrated like juices. It was kind of like a cran raspberry. Let's see if I can find it. Cran raspberry concentrated. This is it exactly. Interesting. I remember the green cap and everything. And you know, I drink everything that I drink out of a cooler. Not these kinds. What is it, like a gallon cooler? Probably. Yeah. Yeah. Not these. These are really big. Mine's small. It's got a little handle on the toppies. Mine's small. But yeah, it's a pretty much this size kind of thing. Kind of like that. But, yeah, no, my grandmother, I don't know where she got it. She just had this, boy, I got a lot of stupid shit open thanks to this stream. And I've been dumping it inside that cooler. Why did I stop to tell you about what I'm drinking? You see, I say with one face, I'm like, let's finish the list. And the next one, I'm just like, let me tell you about what I'm drinking. Number 4, my wife uses all the dishes when she cooks. I don't even know how that's possible. I'm grateful for the meal, but salty that whoever doesn't cook does the dishes. What you got a dishwasher for? Hear you on this. My husband has used dishes I didn't even know we owned. Love it. Somebody says, your neighbor here. Can I have my casserole dish back, please? And look at this. Look at this. Somebody gilded that. Casserole dish. Yeah, I feel like you could go a little overboard in proving that point to her. Like using a different spoon every time you stir the food around. Hilarious. What's that song? We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. Kyle, just continue through the list. How about that? Number 3. What's that song? Number 3. We have a trinket. Small glass monkey. Glass monkey. Continue. That started out as me putting it on his study desk in secret, to which he would then put it back on mine. Now it has escalated to being hidden in each other's stuff all around the house. Another person in this fucking thread said that this is stupid shit that they do. Is this what does every married couple become the same? I'm so scared because I like to think I'm really weird. Okay, hopefully I'm really weird and not basic. And that 2 people living together wouldn't just inevitably end up turn into the same 2 people playing like these corny and ridiculous games. What do you mean you're hiding things from each other? Now it's escalated to being hidden in each other's stuff all around the house. Somebody else had this exact same thing. Somebody said, this is fucking adorable, or you have a possessed monkey. Somebody said that went from cute to terrifying horror movie idea really quick. Look, man, number 2. Her leaves half-finished glasses of water everywhere. Also puts a glass of water next to the bed despite knocking it over at least twice a week. Me, human perfection. No flaws. Nice. Someone's gilded this one. I like it. I love it. I like it. Somebody says if there's an alien invasion, those glasses of water will save your life, or so I've been led to believe. That movie sucked. Okay? Signs was a good movie up until that. It was a good movie, and Shyamalan, you bastard Shyamalan. As we have arrived at number 1 on the list of 38 harmless things spouses never mention, I'd like to thank my sexy and horny patrons for being incredible and allowing me to do what I do, and hopefully even do it more often, because I really want to be able to crank out 2 lists a day. I'm just, I'm usually surrounded by people. What is going on with my nose? We arrive at number 1. And number 1 is divorce lawyer and married man here. Something I saw come up in divorce and tried to make sure was not happening in my own relationship is when one person feels they don't have a life outside of their marriage and kids. That feeling will swelter and grate for years, and I've seen it finally be the end of long marriages. The spouse who feels that they have nothing outside of the marriage eventually ends up blaming the other spouse. My wife works part-time and is home part-time. So I start being pushy about her getting out while while I stay home with the kids. And I really did have to get pushy about it. She wound up playing on an indoor soccer team and getting drinks more regularly with friends. She would often thank me later for being insistent about her getting out, and I think it helped relieve something that could have otherwise festered between us. Or maybe she meant a man. I'm kidding. Somebody says, that's great advice right there. And somebody else says, I know, but I've been warned about taking advice from internet lawyers. And then somebody else says, internet divorce lawyers. That's like double jeopardy. Bang, 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 bang. Kyle, you hear double jeopardy and you start doing the Jeopardy theme. You're an idiot. Hold on here. My voice. I mean, my nose. God. Today I learned that following the death of Nicole Van Den Herk, her stepbrother falsely confessed to killing her to get her body exhumed for DNA testing, thus leading to the arrest and prosecution of her attacker. That smart son of a bitch. That smart son of a bitch. Let me read that again. Today, I learned that following the death of a chick named Nicole, her stepbrother claimed and confessed to killing her so that the body would get exhumed for DNA testing that led to the prosecution of the actual killer. Holy bing bong. Whoa, 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 whoa. The actual killer raped and murdered her and got 5 years. Oh, yeah. Looks like people getting away with Moida. Moida. Ooh. People getting away with Moida. Oh, look, it's Sajasia. How are you doing? Hopefully everybody is having a wonderful day here, including you, Lexeus. Owen Stafford. I apologize, and God, man, hopefully I've provided something that you guys will have for a little bit of time. Because bing bong, man. Smartphone 2 Game Boy goodness. What? Just download that actual game onto your thing. Why are you carrying around a cartridge, you idiot? Ugh. The shit that these kids will do. There's a new gold medal. Oh, that was for the people who, give me 1 second. Because people wanted to see, like, well, not people. I just know I have a couple of people who play Pokemon Go who would care to see a screenshot of what I have going on inside that game. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. Here it is. That's my Pokemans right now. I caught that Zapdos. Yeah. And look at all my Moltres too. Just Moltresing all over the place. You see that Lugia as well? That's right. That's what Kyle's got. Now let me show them to no one because no one I know cares. You know what I mean? God. Ugh. But maybe someday. Maybe someday it won't matter. Iron Pool. Okay. Okay. Man, oh boy, I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Holy crap. Hannah says, I'm so jealous. Jealous of what? Owen says, in 40 years, will we be able to play that game with our kids? Wait, what game? Oh, Pokemon Go. That's the real question. Jessica E says, hey kids, What is she, like 50? Hey, kids. Megan says, Kyle, do you want anything during the return trip to Tokyo this month? Yes, Megan. I want it all. What's a good thing I could get from Japan? Something cheap. Something cute. Something I can put on a shelf or on a wall that's Asian as fuck. You see what I'm saying? That'd be so gangster. I don't even know, though. I don't even know. I'm telling you, man, you could get like a children's toy, though, as long as it's particularly Asian. It would be hilarious. Owen Stafford says, I'm going to college to live there, and I've read a few reviews that say they have bad Wi-Fi. What should I do? Well, shouldn't there be Ethernet? You should be able to hardwire some shit at college. You don't have to constantly be worrying about Wi-Fi. That would be really ridiculous. And if the router is like local, where it's like, you know, you guys have access to the router, then perhaps you might be able to invest in like an extender or like an antenna. I don't know. God, my nose is really attacking me, and I apologize. Oh, boy. Who are you, Lido Do? You're new here, aren't you? And is that Jeb Bush in your default? Megan says they have some cute stuff at the Pokemon Center this month, Kyle. I feel like you've already Pokemon'd me out. You know, I have a Pokemon hat with Pikachu, Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle on it that I've never worn. It's on a shelf right now. I'm such a Poke weirdo. I apologize to everybody. I love you. I hope you enjoyed this list of, what was it, 38 harmless things spouses never mention. We should look at AskReddit right now. See if there's anything weird on there. There was one that was trending right now, but I didn't think it was something good enough for transgender people of Reddit. What was the first memory or sign that you were trans? Ew. Ugh, it's so cringy. It's just I gotta get in there. I gotta get in there. Ugh. This is super fucked up in hindsight, but once I hit puberty, I used to look in the mirror as I was stripping for the shower and think, as long as all they'd have to do is remove my boobs, I'd be okay with cancer. What the fuck kind of comment is that? I used to look in the mirror while stripping for the shower and think, as long as all they'd have to do is remove my boobs, I'd be okay with having cancer. Male to female here. I am currently 19 and well into transition. Oh, but hold on. It must be my fucking birthday on Reddit right now with this question. Hold the fuck up, alright? Male to female here. I am currently 19 and well into transition. You know who I have to call for this? Don't be mad at me if I call her. I'm looking at you, Hannah, because I know you're busy with the kids. So let me just see if I can get away with this. Oh my god, stream, I love you. Let's see what's going on in the chat. Oh my gosh. Oh, Megan says they even have merchandise for locations. Stop making that much noise, Skype. It's too loud. The beeps are too loud, Skype. Okay, I'll just turn it down. Well, damn, it looks like she's not going to pick up. That's so typical of her. Well, what can we do sometimes, you know? I'm just gonna hang up here. Let's continue the I don't know. Is it my birthday with this? Hannah says, I hate you. I guess I'll go then. Is this chick serious? Are you going, you're gonna go what, Hannah? Are you gonna go full Aime because I'm calling anybody that's not you? I can't believe you right now. I can't believe you right now, Hannah. You're going to answer for that. You're going to answer for that. What do you mean you're going to go, Hannah?
Don't call me.
What do you mean?
You shut up.
Don't call me. Your voice, Hannah. How come you were going to go? You're serious? You're going to go?
Yeah.
You were going to go?
I left.
Why, Hannah?
Just shut up. Leave me alone.
Hannah, you are full IMAing right now. I can't believe it. It was just Haru.
Stop.
You don't want to talk about it?
Not right now, no.
You're gonna give me help for it after then? That's fucked up.
No, I'm not.
I don't deserve that, Hannah. I don't deserve that.
I'm
I
not.
try to make people happy, and then it's like,
I know you do.
Wait, are you talking to somebody that's not me?
Happy.
Nah, fuck
Shut
that.
up.
Fuck that.
You shut up.
You have got me fucked up.
I don't like
it's
you.
Over. It's over forever. I'm leaving. So if we were at a dinner, if we were at a dinner, just like having a nice time.
I hate you so much.
And I look over and I say, "Oh my God, it's Haru. Hey, how are you doing?" And I call her over. Would you just stand up and leave?
That's absolutely fine. No, I wouldn't.
Then what's the difference here? I'm gonna take a drink right now. What's a really cool Japanese thing that I could have? But cheap.
I have no idea.
So it'd be like kick ass.
I have absolutely no idea.
Cheap Japanese geek shit. Oh man, I wish there were cheap games that I could run on the PS4. You know what I mean? Because it'd be like an import game that probably wouldn't be available here or something gay like that. Oh boy, what is all this? I don't know what that is. Forget it. Okay. Ooh, a Salvador Dali inspired clock, but you could get that anywhere. All of these are ridiculous and they're terrible. Nope, these aren't what. Nope, they're not what I'm thinking. These are just random geek gifts. Why did I put Japan modifier for them to not have anything to do with anything? Look, I don't have time for this then. I'm gonna go ahead and continue this transgender list. Is that fine?
Yeah.
You gonna get triggered?
No. Why would I get triggered?
I feel like Megan should set a limit. I feel like Megan should set a limit and then just spend that amount of money in like the equivalent of like a Japanese dollar store.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I'll just put all of that stuff all over a shelf and be all like, "Oh, hi. Yeah, I got it from fucking Japan." Whatever. All right, so look, number 2 from Princeless. Ooh, that's kind of sad. For a transgender, huh? You know, because their name is Princeless.
Oh, yeah.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Are you messing with those kids?
I'm not really. Not
yeah, you
right
are.
now.
Yeah,
They're
you are.
playing.
I can hear you. Look, you need to take care of those kids and stop getting mad at me.
They're playing right now. They don't need. Oh my God.
Hannah, do not.
I'm not mad at you.
Do not.
I'm not mad at you, and you know I'm not mad at you.
I'm not saying that you're mad. I'm just saying you got to take care of those kids. Also, my connection thing is dipping into the red. We can't do it right now.
Okay.
So,
bye.
Talk to you soon.
Shut up. Bye.
Bye. Megan, I'll show you something that's close to my heart. If you're quiet about it. Right now, what I want to do, I want to get 4 pieces of artwork. This is why I need 12 by 12 frames, because I want to get 4 pieces of artwork, and I'm going to show you what those pieces of art are. I think I wanted this one. You see that? I want this one. There's one with Totoro. No. Oh, whoa, there's a Rick and Morty one. Okay, no. But I wanted one with Totoro. I wanted the Starship Enterprise. So here's another one. I wanted something with Totoro. There it is. And then lastly, there was one where Gandalf is fighting the Balrog. Where is it? There it is. So I want this. I want the Enterprise. To be honest, I'd be fine with just these two, right? But I'd also like, I'm so sorry. Ew. What is wrong with me? I feel like the roof of my mouth was itchy. What the hell is that? Itchy roof of mouth. An itchy roof mouth that is coupled with sneezing may be a symptom of allergic rhinitis? Don't play with it. Oh. What is happening? Oh, Lord. Okay, listen. Whoa, Sarah Bishop is back. I wonder if she's still mad at me. Sarah Bishop said, is the list still rolling? Hell nah, girl. We're on after list. This is bullshit right now. Lexia says, well, it looks like I should have waited before diving into the wish list. Wait, what do you mean diving into? You did not, did you? I hope he didn't do anything. I hope he didn't do anything. No, this stuff isn't available. So you guys don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. These things are like handmade craps that apparently some dude did. I don't really want this specifically. I just want the image. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I've already gotten like big, JPEGs of this. And what I'm going to do, because I want this, the Star Trek Enterprise, it's a Star Trek reference, a nerd. This is a Lord of the Rings one. And I got this. What I'm going to do is put all of these on a USB drive, then go to like a FedEx and print them out. And then put them in frames, 12 by 12, to put on my wall. But no, this iteration is like, I think it's like some kind of, I don't know if it's textured or something. You know what I mean? It's like a person saying that they, it's an art print. I don't know what the hell that means. I wish there were pictures of the thing. This was a gift from my son. He absolutely loves it. The quality is excellent. I will be ordering more. I don't know what, you know what I mean? Is it like, does it seem like a real painting or something is the real question. And that's what I can't worry about. Yeah, but I don't care. That's all I'm saying is that I'm getting like this, the Totoro one, wherever that is. The Rick and Morty one seems nice, but I feel like it's a bit too similar to this, you know, visually. So at least with the Star Trek ship, at least with Totoro, and at least with God, I'm boring myself here. Needed to have gotten to my point faster. But I wonder if God, look, forgive me, I am super interested in this transgender list. Okay. Lexia says it's all good. It happens a lot. What happens a lot? Everything's fine, man. Don't worry about it. Lexia says perfect. And Sarah says, oh, well, Kyle, I'm not mad at you. I had something to do, which I'm still doing, but I'm lonely. Aw, Sarah. Aw. See, that's why Sarah's getting, so much love from people, is because she does this whole, oh, I'm so lonely. And it makes everybody get all close, and they're all like, I'll do anything for you, baby. And she'll be all like, oh yeah, stick it in, do it. Sean Watson says, sup guys, what are you all up to? Well, I'm busy just floundering after a list, so forgive me. I want to read at least 4 of these, and then we'll call it quits. So here, there's a question being asked. Transgender people of Reddit, what was the first memory or sign that you were trans? And 2 says, male to female here. I'm currently 19 and well into transition. One of my very first memories that I still remember is realizing how much I wanted to be a girl. Aw, interesting. I was around 5 to 6 and I was in grade 1. I live in Australia, so we wear school uniforms and we attend in school. I remember quite vividly that I started feeling slightly envious of the girls in class wearing their overalls, whilst I had to wear shorts and a polo shirt. However, the real epiphany came in a very vivid dream. That same year, I remember having a dream where I was a girl and I was wearing the female uniform and went to school like a normal girl. I just remember a sense of ecstasy throughout the entire dream, as it was the first time I ever felt happy despite being 5 or 6 years old at the time. When I woke up from that dream, I was overcome with a huge sense of overwhelming disappointment. These dreams kept happening in my life until I began transitioning. Each time, I would feel the lasting effects of disappointment over the next few days after the dream. I grew up in an Asian household whom were also devoutly Christian, so I didn't find out being trans was a thing until I was 15. Otherwise, I felt like I would have come out much earlier. When I was still a kid, I remember I would pray to God every night before I went to sleep, asking him if he would turn me into a girl in the morning, and for everyone to forget that I was ever a boy. Oh no. It's kind of funny because this is the reason why I think I eventually began to let go of religion, since once my teenage years came around and puberty hit me, well, it wasn't great at all. I kind of let it go. All hope of being able to be a girl one day, and depression crept up on me unforgivingly. I still suffer remnants of this discomfort and hopelessness that I felt during those years, but life is getting better. Despite the media's celebration and support for being trans these days, it is hell that I would wish upon no one, not even my worst enemies. In a perfect world, I hope that gender dysphoria never exists. My earlier realization of my condition robbed me of a childhood and filled me with despair and hopelessness, whilst the other kids my age got to experience those innocent years of their lives. I really hope that reading this gives people a better insight on life of someone who is trans. Dude, all I know reading this one is that this is not going to be the happy-go-lucky fucking list that I thought it would be. It's going to be probably depressing insight into some of the plight of the trans people that are, growing up today, and that's pretty sad, and I don't want to be bummed out, and I don't want to bum you guys out. So love you to death, but we probably should steer clear of this list. We wanted something goofy and zany, like, man, I was looking at a girl one day and I was like, ew, I would be that, but I don't want that. And then boom, put on a dress and was like, I'm a lady. Who's that lady? That's what I want for an answer, but it's not going to be that. So what are you guys talking about over here? What's going on? What are you guys talking about? Sean Watson says, I just walked my son to his 3rd day at kindergarten. Aw, how kawaii. How's it the 3rd day, though? Because today's Tuesday for me. Oh, today's probably Wednesday. Okay. Yeah, it is. So it started on Monday and today's Wednesday. Very good. Very good. Oh boy. Sarah says, I don't think anyone feels love for me because I'm lonely or sad. We all feel love for you, Sarah Bishop. The same love you feel for your kids, lady. Not as intense or burning or passionate, obviously, but we love you. And you know it. Lexia says, I hope things get better, Sarah. I love Lexia's too. Like I love them kids. Like a kid, like nah. That sounds wrong now. That song's wrong all of a sudden. Forget that I said that. Like I love those kids. It sounds so wrong all of a sudden. I apologize. Oh boy. A big mess who likes cartoons. I relate to having depression creep up on me unforgivingly. Yeah, man, if any of you are depressed, I apologize, and I'm trying to be here more often. And you guys all have my information and know exactly how to reach me, man. Not that everybody uses Snapchat or, Kick Messenger or whatever, but I don't know, man. Buy a PS4. Buy a PS4 because what? Destiny's coming out soon, and like I told you guys, I don't care about Destiny. We should all form a clan and just play together all the time, because Destiny's gonna be that game where we can all just not give a damn. To be honest, if there was some kind of like World of Warcraft style game on PS4, I would probably play it. But right now, all I do is play Marvel Heroes Omega with Hannah, and that is amusing. We just jump on some dumb Marvel character and just mash one button through everybody. It's nuts. Owen Stafford says, Kyle, you should open up a Discord so everyone can hang out, even gaming hub. Interesting. Looks like Becky Cartel has arrived at the end of the stream. I've been doing this for an hour and a half. How insane. A big mess who likes cartoons says, I wish I could play, but I don't have a PS4. It feels bad, man. I'm sorry, cartoons. I wonder what cartoons is all about. Guys, I love you to death, and I apologize especially to you, Lexeus. And looks like Becky just arrived too, and Sean only just showed up. But guys, I will be trying to get some more things out. Because I'm not going to have a lot of time today. I'm still in the midst of family still being down here, and they left me for a little while, so I just started recording my little heart out. But it's been probably 2 or 3 hours now. So I will catch you soon, and I'll try to do more. But take care of yourselves and love each other. Love you. Bye.